Hello. Today we will be making a low poly dinosaur in Maya. First, you want to make sure your interactive creation is on for your polygons and create a cube and scale it out to a rectangle. This is going to be the body of your dinosaur. I like to work in the center of the grid. It's a symmetry thing. All right, so you increase the subdivisions so that you can, one, make your body shape more round and less boxy, and two, it gives you faces to delete so that you can pull the legs out. Well, here I didn't delete them. I do it on all the other parts like the neck. Here I just extruded them. And now that I have the basic shape, I am going around selecting the edge loop so that I can begin shaping the legs more to the bone groups, like past the knee, above the knee, etc. Again, it's low poly, so it's just gonna be one joint at the knee. I'm scaling them all in together so they'll be the same size. And now I'm selecting the front to move them, well, the back. I'm checking. Scale them in. Now I'm going to select the back and move them backwards. So now you defined which legs are the back legs and which legs are the front legs. Now here I'm going and selecting the edges and moving them towards the center of the body to give that rounded look. And later we'll be subdividing the mesh even further to make it even more smooth and round, but for now we're just gonna get the rounding started. Now I'm selecting the faces on the back and raising them up to give it an arch in its back. Now this is what I was talking about, the neck. I deleted the two front faces and now I'm in vertex select mode and I am making the shape as round as possible. By moving the vertices around until I get the start of the neck. Select all the faces that make the ring for the neck. I rotated the model around so in the bottom right corner it is facing the correct direction because that is your right side you'd be working on. I'm extruding and rotating out the points of the neck. Each time I make an extrusion, I go straight to the move tool without moving I make the extrusion, leave it where it's at, and then go to the move tool, or it'll separate. So now once you have the shape of the neck, you extrude out and continue the process to start defining the shape of the head. Again, all I'm doing is extruding and moving out with the move tool. So hit the extrude button then go straight to the move tool without pulling the extrusion out. Now, this is just stylistic preference. You can go more detail, less detail, but now I'm filling in the last bit, filling in the hole so it's closed. Selecting the faces on the back, and this will be the start of my tail. Extrude again, scale, move, extrude, scale. Now I'm scaling parts to define the shape of the tail like I want it. Here I'm moving vertices around, but I decided I want to keep it the same. The choice is yours. Just make it a little wider. Now just clicking. I tend to click both sides of the mesh at the same time. If I select the vertex on one side, I select the same vertex on the other side so that I can move them at the same time and keep the object symmetrical. Now I subdivided it to using the smooth tool to get more subdivisions, more faces, which in turn makes the mesh look a lot smoother. Now I'm making a basic pyramid and adjusting it and duplicating it to make spikes so that we can finish up our model. Move them, use Control D to make the duplication, and then go to the Move tool and the Rotate tool to get it in the position that you want. And always remember to save often. And there you have it, a low poly dinosaur.